Good morning. I want to talk about what's going on here in the city of Grand Rapids. My name itself is Jerry Clay, Jerryclay. I want to talk about what's been going on here in the city of Grand Rapids. I've been here since December of 1981 here in the city of Grand Rapids. The city of Grand Rapids is majority of Dutch and Polish. Here in this town, they've been using illegal practice for the last 20 years here in Grand Rapids. I have a lawsuit right now pending in the city of Grand Rapids against Grand Rapids Police Department, the city of Grand Rapids, and a BP gas station owner right now in federal court. They have a contract agreement with the Grand Rapids Police Department, have a contract agreement with the business owner in this town. And this contract of agreement is giving the Grand Rapids Police Department permission to arrest anybody who appear to be trespassing or trespassing on the parking lot. This is May 11th of the Grand Rapids Times of 2012. You can be able to see here, this is me on the bottom. And this is stating that the use of the trespassing law was totally illegal. Citizen claims wrong use of trespassing law. That's me on the bottom here, Jerry Clay, like I said. Okay, this is the May 12th of edition of the Grand Rapids Times. Now, if you turn around and get this paper, oh, it's another paper. I was also in the Grand Rapids Times on the front cover also. Back in February the 26th of 2009, I was also on the front cover of the Grand Rapids Times newspaper. What's going on in this town is we have individuals who are weak-minded. We're talking about the African American men in this town. They're very weak. The men and the women, there's no leader, there's no community leader. The individuals that speak behind the podium at the churches, they're weak, bow down, paid off. They don't want to lose their house, their car, their Cadillacs, and what have you. Okay, so they don't do nothing in this town. Well, I was arrested 2 years ago from walking across a parking lot of the BP gas station on the corner of Franklin and Eastern in Grand Rapids. The officer walked up to me and said, "Did you?" He drove up as I was walking, and he said, "Did you know you were trespassing?" And I looked at the officer, and I said to myself, "Well, this guy just looking for somebody to harass, and I happen to be a black man in the community. He didn't have nothing else better to do with his time." And he said, "Do you know you're trespassing?" I looked at him and said, "Is that so?" And I continued to walk, and as I continued to proceed to walk, he told me, "Let me see your hands. You're under arrest for trespassing." I was placed under arrest, kept in jail for approximately 5 hours. Now I'm in federal court. I followed 42 U.S.C. 1983 jurisdiction for civil rights violation, for false arrest, false imprisonment, malicious prosecution, and assault and battery. That's in federal court now. Nobody have really challenged this here in Grand Rapids as towards the profile that they have been doing, because, like I said, there's no leader in this town. There's nobody to speak out against the injustice that's going on in this town. So I'm the first. If you're going to live here in Grand Rapids as an African American person, you will have to fight for your rights. If you're looking for some type of leadership in this town, you can forget it. You better come here with leadership skills yourself, or you'll be locked out. Looking for some type of help and assistance in this town. That's what I've seen since I've been here. There's no unifying the people here in this town as the African American people. I seek to do my justice, do my part. Maybe this will be a breaking door to have other individuals who are lounging around, not really sticking up for themselves here in this town, who has lack of skills, communication skills, talking with people, and to be able to have a backbone, to be able to stand up. The only individuals I found in this town is some decent brothers and some Nation Islam. They're the only individuals in this town that really go out there in the community, on the corners, talking to the brothers, talking to the sisters who have actually problems in their lives, to try to meet some type of common ground and seek some type of assistance that they can provide to them, with any type of help that they can. It's only a very few of them brothers, like about 8 to 10 of them brothers, but against the whole town, try to take care of the whole town. It's a big task for those brothers. Like I said, if you're going to be here in Annapolis, you're going to have to be able to stand up for your rights. Now, to educate you further on this situation with the trespassing law, the Annapolis police have been using this, and it's been illegal practice in this town over 20 years. The MCLA, which is Michigan Applies Laws Annotated, that's the Michigan State Code 750.552 states you have to be on the property you're not wanting. Well, it's open to the general public, so I am warning. I can see if the business is closed, they have a closed sign up, and they have a trespassing where there's nobody need for anybody to be there, to be hanging out when the place is closed. But as long as it's open to the general public, it's open for business, then you have a right to be on that property. 2, you have to be placed on notice to leave. No one came and told me to leave, so therefore I was not placed on notice through the due process of the law. The third is you neglect or refuse to leave after you've been placed on notice to leave. None of that's my situation has happened, so it was totally against the Michigan State statute. An officer only can make an arrest for a misdemeanor if the misdemeanor is committed in the presence of an officer. A felony, they do not. They have to have probable cause to believe or reason to believe a felony has been committed in order for them to make an arrest. In my situation, it's a misdemeanor was committed. It's supposed to be committed in the presence of the officer. That has not happened in this case and several other cases. If individuals have information that they need, give me a call at area code 616-594-8862. That is area code 616-594-8862. I'll be able to answer any questions that you may have. I also know about criminal and also the civil aspect of the law. I'm not going to represent myself in this case because I run my own company. I own a landscaping company here in Grand Rapids. I don't have time to be litigating in court. Otherwise, the complaint and whatnot, and the summons and everything, I've done that myself, but I seek out their attorney to be able to handle this case while I proceed to earn a living. Like I said, if you have any questions, give me a call. Area code 616-594-8862. You have a blessed day.